All right, so currently we have a route for getting the list of courses. Now in this lecture, I'm going to show you how to create a route to get a single course. So earlier in the section where I talked about RESTful services, you learned that in order to get a single course, we should include the ID of the course in the URL. So our endpoint should be like this, /API/courses/1, assuming that 1 is the ID of the course. So let's see how we can implement a route like this. So app.get, we add the path, that is /API/courses. Now here we need to define a parameter. So we add colon and ID. So ID is the name of our parameter here. We could use anything. It doesn't have to be ID. It could be course ID. But ID is shorter and more conventional. Now we add our route handler function. So request and response goes to. Now, in order to read this parameter, we use request.params.id. So for now, let's just send this to the client. So resource.send. Okay, back in the browser. Now let's head over to /API/courses/1. So you can see we successfully read the value of this parameter. Also, it is possible to have multiple parameters in a route. For example, imagine you're building a service for powering a blog. So we could have a route like this: posts, year, month. So we have 2 parameters, and with this, we can get all the posts for the given month and the given year. Now, we can read these parameters just like before. So request.params.year or month. For this demo, let me show you this request.params object. So let's delete this, save, back in the browser. Now let's head over to API, posts, 2018, and 1. So this is our request params object. We have 2 properties, year and month, and they're named based on our route parameters. With Express, we can also get query string parameters. These are parameters that we add in the URL after a question mark. For example, we can get all the posts in January 2018 and sort them by their name. So we add a question mark, sort by, set this to name. This is a query string parameter. We use query string parameters to provide additional data to our backend services. So we use route parameters for essential or required values, whereas we use query string parameters for anything that is optional. Now let me show you how to read query parameters. So back in VS Code, instead of request.params, we use request.query. Save, back in Chrome, and this is what we get. So query parameters are stored in an object with a bunch of key value pairs.